Real estate syndication is a popular way for investors to pool their resources and invest in larger real estate deals. It is a great way for small investors to participate in real estate investments that would otherwise be out of reach. Starting a real estate syndication can be a daunting task, but with careful planning and execution, it can be a successful venture. In this video, we're going to discuss 7 steps to start a real estate syndication. Step 1. Determine the type of syndication. The first step in starting a real estate syndication is to determine the type of syndication that you want to form. There are 2 types of syndications, Regulation D and Regulation A. Regulation D syndications are limited to accredited investors, while Regulation A syndications are open to all investors. Step 2, form an entity. The next step is to form a legal entity for the syndication. This can be a limited liability company or a limited partnership or a corporation. The entity should be formed in the state where the property is located. Create a private placement memorandum. A private placement memorandum is a legal document that outlines the details of the investment opportunity. It should include information about the property, the investment structure, the risks involved, and the terms of the investment. It is important to consult with an attorney to ensure that the private placement memorandum complies with all securities laws. Step 4, raise capital. Once the PPM is complete, the next step is to raise capital from investors. This can be done through networking, advertising, or working with broker-dealers. It's important to comply with all securities laws when raising capital. 5, find a property. After the capital has been raised, the next step is to find a suitable property that can be done through a real estate broker or by networking with other real estate investors. It's important to conduct due diligence on the property to ensure that it's a good investment. Step 6, close the deal. Once a suitable property has been found, the next step is to close the deal. This involves negotiating the purchase price, signing the purchase agreement, and completing the due diligence on the property. It's important to work with a real estate attorney to ensure that the closing process is done correctly. 7, manage the property. After the property's been purchased, the next step is to manage the property. This involves hiring a property manager to collect rent and maintain the property. It's important to have a clear plan for managing the property to ensure it's a successful investment. In conclusion, starting a real estate syndication can be a lucrative way to invest in real estate. But it's important to follow these 7 steps to ensure that your syndication is done legally and effectively. With careful planning and execution, a real estate syndication can be a successful venture for both investors and sponsors. I hope you found this information helpful, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video.